Well, hello everyone, this is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and today is game number 26 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Strat Advanced Replay. Today's pitching matchup is Paul Byrd for the Indians and Erik Bedard of the Orioles. However, before we get started, since I did not do this in my Tribe Weekend Simulation Baseball, I will go ahead and show you the standings as of May 3rd. This is May 4th in Simulation Land, so we'll go ahead and just hold this up, and you can pause the video if you'd like to get a more in-depth look. Okay, and there's the AL, and here is the National League. All right, and we're going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll set this up for the regular game, and we'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're ready for game action here, and leading off and playing center field for the Indians, Grady Sizemore. And a 3-8 against the lefty. Fly ball deep left field. Going back as Peyton reaches up and makes the catch at the wall. Oh my. 1-7 was a home run, and that's an 8. So that's a loud out to start the game. And here's Jason Michaels. And a 1-8's a high pop-up. And calling for it is Miguel Tejada, 2 down. And here is Travis Hafner, designated hitter. 2-12 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side in order. We go to the bottom half of the first. The Indians nothing, and the Orioles coming to bat. All right, and leading off, their second baseman, Brian Roberts. Like to keep him off the base paths. And they will do that. Ground ball to second. That's Josh Barfield over to Victor Martinez playing first base today. And here's Nick Markakis, the right fielder. And a 5-4 center field X. Sizemore gets on his horse and makes the catch. He is a 1, and only a 1 makes that play. Great jump by Grady. Runs it down, 2 down. Oh my, and here is Miguel Tejada. 6-4. Righty, that's to the shortstop Peralta. That will not be in range. No, not for a 10. He is an E21. So he will need a 7-11. And that's good enough for me. So 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles here in the first. We go to the second. No score. And due up for the Indians, Victor Martinez, Johnny Peralta, and Casey Blake. Victor playing first base today. And a 1-6 against the lefty. That's a 19, so that'll fall for a hit. Easily cutting that off is the center fielder, Corey Patterson. They will not hold on Victor Martinez. And here's Johnny Peralta, the shortstop. And a 5-5 against the righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So second strikeout for Bedard. Here's Casey Blake. And a 2-6 fly ball deep left center and off the wall. Heading for third is Martinez. They weren't holding him on. He's a 10. Patterson's a 0. But they'll hold up Victor. And there's runners on second and third with 1 down. And here's David DeLucci. Like to get one of those fly ball Bs, maybe. Two, 3, and that's just as good as well. Ground ball to first. Only play is the first. And that will score Martinez. Going to third is Casey Blake, and he gets some high fives in the dugout. 2 down, runner on third, 1-0 Indians. And here is Kelly Shopik, the catcher. And 212 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side, but not until the Indians get on the board first and lead 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. And coming up for the Orioles, the Ramon Hernandez, Aubrey Huff, and Melvin Mora. So Hernandez, the ex-Oakland Athletic catcher, as you probably saw him in the Moneyball movie. And 140 draws a walk, so leadoff walk for Hernandez. They will not hold him on. And here is Aubrey Huff. 6'10". And that's a high pop-up. Left side of the infield. Barfield calls for it, makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Melvin Mora. And a 1-7 base hit left field. And Hernandez will stop there. Well, DeLucci's a +2. He'd be, not for 1-11. All right, first and second, 1 out. Here is Jay Gibbons. And 4-8 against the lefty. Base hit center field. Rounding third and heading home is Hernandez. And this game is tied. Going to third is Mora. And still runners on the corners and 1 out. And here's Jay Payton. 2-8. And against the right, that's a ground ball to second. The second for 1 on the first inning ending double play. And that's what the doctor ordered if you're an Indians fan. The Orioles tie it up, but it could have been a lot worse. And we go to the third, 1-1. And do it for the Indians here in the top of the third. Josh Barfield, then back to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore and Josh Michaels. Or Jason Michaels, sorry, not Josh Michaels. Jason Michaels. Here's Josh Barfield. And a 4-10 against the righties. A fly ball to left. Racing in is Payton. Makes the catch, 1 down. And here's Grady Sizemore. And that's a 6, so 4-12. And against the lefty, that's a first base X. And 11 will not be in range. So Huff as an E10 will lead us 7-12. And that's a 5. And he gets it and he overshoots Bedard covering. And they're going to call that an error on Huff with 1 out. Let's see. Hernandez is a +1. So Sizemore is an A stealer. Starts at a 15. They're holding him on as a 13. And with a +1, he goes to 14. So 1-14. Here's the pitch to Michaels. Sizemore takes off. And that's a 10, and he is safe. So stolen base for Grady. And no, they won't let him steal third with 1 out. All right, here's Michaels. Runner in scoring position, 1 out. 5-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Bedard with his 4th strikeout. And here's Travis Hafner, 2 outs, runner on second. And 6-6 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Hafner's down for the second time on strikes. And that will retire the side. Go to the bottom of the third, still tied at 1. And do it for the Orioles. Corey Patterson. Back to the top of the order, Brian Roberts and Nick Markakis. Here's the pitch to Patterson. And 4-9. And that's a 1. That's ripped to the gap, and that'll get all the way to the wall. Going to second is Patterson with a double. And here is Roberts. They will definitely hold Patterson on. And double-A stealer being 11. I think it's a -3. Yeah, no, we're not going to try that. So they're going to hold Patterson on. Here's Brian Roberts. 5-6. And that's against the lefty. Fly ball to right. It's caught there by Michaels. Now Patterson can take off and go to third. He's a 17 plus 2 is 19. And Michaels is a 0, so as long as it's not a 20, he'll make it. That's a 4, and he makes it easily, so. Runner on third, 1 out. Here's Nick Markakis. And a 1-6. That's a 3. Line drive over the second baseman Barfield's head. In to score is Patterson, and the Orioles take a 2-1 lead. And they will hold on Markakis. Here's Miguel Tejada. 3-7 base hit center field. Going to third is Markakis. And the Orioles have runners on the corners. And the Indians are going to bring the infield in. They can't let this get too far ahead. So the Orioles now lead 2-1, or 3-1, or 2-1, sorry, yeah, 2-1. All right, here's Ramon Hernandez. Infield is going to play. They got a couple A's, but not that many. Well, at third inning, they're going to decide to play back. And second base X, and this might have been the good reason why. Barfield, 3 and a 19. Oh, and it's the first choice in the bottom half. Fires to second for 1. The return throw, inning-ending double play. So once again, the Indians get out of trouble. The Orioles leave 1. And after 3 complete, it is the Orioles 2 and the Indians 1. And due up for the Indians, Victor Martinez, Johnny Peralta, and Casey Blake. All right, so here's Victor. Two, 3 against the lefty. Pop up behind home plate. Hernandez there. Makes the catch in foul territory. 1 down. Here's Johnny Peralta. And 6-10 is to the shortstop. That is Tejada, and a 3 will get him. So that's a 19 to use. So 2 down, nobody on. Here's Casey Blake. We're up to double his first time up. 3-6. And against the lefty, that's a walk. So Casey Blake is on base for the second time today. And here's David DeLucci, who's RBI groundout gave the Indians their lone run. And a 2-8 ground ball back to the mound. Bedard, easy play over to first. And that will retire the side. We are through 3.5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Indians 1. All right, due up for the Orioles leading off, Aubrey Huff. And here's the pitch to Huff. And a 5-7 against the lefty fly ball to center. Sizemore is there, 1 down. Here's Melvin Mora. Singled his first time up. And 2-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that might be the first. That's the first strikeout for Paul Byrd. And here is Jay Gibbons. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. And a 3-6. High pop up. First base side. Martinez there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Paul Byrd. We go to the 5th. 2-1 Orioles. And bottom of the order here for the Indians. Kelly Shopik to lead off. And here's the pitch to Shopik. 4-4. Catcher X. Hernandez is a 3 and a 9 just out of range. Hernandez is an E3, so a 5/11 will make the play. And he gets the 11, so nice dig by the first baseman, Huff. And Chopik is retired 2-3. And here is Josh Barfield. 3-7. That's a 1, so that's a base hit for Barfield. They will hold him on, but he'd be a 1/11, so they will just hold off. And here's Grady Sizemore. Reached on an error and stole a base his last time up. 2-9. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down. That is 6 strikeouts for Bedard here in the 5th. And here's Jason Michaels. 6-9. That's to the shortstop. Tejada. A 10's not in range. E20 needs a 7-12. And there's the 7, so Tejada throws the first in time, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Orioles. And Byrd he gets 6 as well as Bedard. So Jay Payton leading off, grounded into a double play his last time up. 5-3 left field X. That is DeLucci, and he's not going to get this one. 4-14. That will drop for a single. And they will hold on Payton. Yeah. And here's Corey Patterson. Doubled and scored his last time up. And a 6-4, and this will not be in Peralta's range for a shortstop. Once again, he will need E21, 7-11. And that's a 6, and he goes in the hole, picks it up, and can't get it out of his glove. So that's an E6. And now they're going to... Well, Roberts is not going to lay down a bunt. But they are going to hold all runners. Here's the pitch to Roberts. And that's in the good column. Base hit to right field. Let's see here. They were holding him on, so 12. Michaels is a 0, so it'd stay at 12. Now with a 1-run lead, we're thinking about taking that chance. A 1-12, and he is safe. And he is out. So we will call that 9-4-2. And staying at second is Patterson, 1 down. And here is Markakis. They are holding both runners. And 1-8, he draws a walk, and there might be action coming in the Indians' bullpen. Tom Masney and Jason Davis are loosening in the pen. All right, here is Miguel Tejada. Bases loaded. Oops. 1 out, and now they will bring the infield in. Here's Tejada. 2-2, and he hit him. In to score is Patterson. Everybody moves up a base. And that'll bring up Ramon Hernandez. Gives up another hit here. We might be seeing a pitching change. And a 4-9. And that ball is hit deep to left field. And break out the rye bread and the mustard, Grandma. It is grand salami time. So 5 runs in the inning give the Orioles a 7-1 lead. And that'll be it for Paul Byrd. He pitches to 22 batters in 4 1/3 innings. I'd like to have gotten a little length out of him. And here comes Jason Davis. He will face Aubrey Huff. Or sorry, Maskey, not Davis. Sorry. Okay, and here is Huff to face Maskey. 1-7, fly ball to center. Sizemore gets it 2 down. Here is Melvin Mora. And foul ball. And here is Mora. 5-3, pitcher X. Oh, E26 for Maskey. Okay, 12 is out of range. It's either got to be top 3 or bottom 3. E26, 8, 10, 11, or 12. And that's a 6, and he throws it away. So Aaron Maskey, that's the second in the inning. And here's Jake Gibbons, 9th man to bat in the inning. We'll say that's 3-3 against a righty. Is there? No, there's 2 outs. Okay, so Martinez gets it, takes to the base himself, and that will retire the side. Nice cheer from the home faithful here at Camden Yards as the Orioles put up 5 and take a commanding 7-1 lead. And Bedard may go as long as he needs to. He's faced 20 batters in 5 innings. So here's Travis Hafner. 3-4, draws a walk, so not what you want for an Orioles fans after you score 5 innings or 5 runs in the previous half inning. Here's Victor Martinez. And this is point of weakness inning for Bedard. 2-8, fly ball to center. 1 down. And here is Johnny Peralta. And he's down on strikes, 2 down. Second strikeout on Peralta today. And that is 7th strikeout for Bedard. Here's Casey Blake, reached base twice today so far. And 2-10, that's a 16. So that'll get down. Hafner racing to third. 10, 11 for not being held on. Plus 2 outs gives you another 2. Let's see here. That's the center field. Patterson's a 0 arm, so he's 1-13. They're going to send Hafner 1-13. And that's a 3, and he's safe. So Hafner gets a good jump off of first base. And the Indians now trail 7-2. Thanks to Casey Blake, and that's his second double of the day. Here's David DeLucci. 4-3. And that's a deep... Oh, no, it's against the lefties, so he is weak against left-handed pitchers. So that's a base hit. In to score is Blake. And it is now 7-3. They will get John Parrish and Chad Bradford loosening up in the pen as Bedard is now tired. And here's Kelly Shopik. Try to get the last out here in the 6th. But now all the dots that you see say on the 5-6 or 5-7 against the righty will now be single 2 stars instead of the result shown. All right, here is Shopik. 4-11, ground ball to third. More over to first, and that will retire the side. The Indians get 2 here in the 6th and trail 7-3. They will let Masney. No, Jason Davis will now come into the game, as they will let 2/3 of an inning for Masney. And here's Jason Davis. All right. And here's the pitch. Well, let me get so Peyton singled and grounded into a double play in 2 appearances. And here's the pitch to Peyton. 2-7 against a righty, fly ball to left, 1 down. And John Parrish is loosening. He will come into the game in the top of the 7th. All right, here's Corey Patterson. Double and reach on an error. 5-6 against the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And back to the top of the order. Here's Brian Roberts. 1 for 3 with a single, and he scored a run. And here's the pitch to Roberts. 3-11. Ground ball to second in the hole. Nice play by Barfield. Gets it, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th, and here comes John Parrish to come into the game to relieve Bedard. Bedard went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, so your quote-unquote terrible quality start, I think that might need to be revisited. Having a 4.50 ERA for a start is not quality, in my opinion. All right, so Parrish has finished his warm-up tosses. And Barfield comes in up the bat, and here is the pitch to Barfield. 2-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. And back to the top of the order, here's Grady Sizemore. For 12 against the lefty, ground ball to second. Roberts over to Huff, 2 down. Here is Jason Michaels. 4-3 against a righty, base hit to left field. So first hit for Michaels, and here's Travis Hafner. They will not hold on Michaels. Lefty-lefty matchup. 5-10. Ground ball to the shortstop. Tejada, 3 and a 5. Nice diving stop. Gets up, throws to first, gets Hafner by a step, and that will retire the side. Stretch time here at Camden Yards. 7-3 Orioles. And Davis will stay out for... yeah, he'll stay out. They'll get Roberto Hernandez and Fernando Cabrera loosening in the pen. All right, Davis will stay out. He will face Nick Markakis, left-handed batter. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. And that's to the shortstop. Peralta, 3 and a 14. Nice play by Johnny. 1 down. And here is Miguel Tejada. 1-5 against the righty. Ground ball back to the mound. And Davis will take care of that. And here's Ramon Hernandez. 3-7. Ground ball to short. Peralta up with it, and that will retire the side. And Jason Davis goes 2 innings. Much needed, and he will not be coming out for the 8th inning. We'll have Fernando Cabrera come out. Parrish has pitched his 1 inning. They will go to Chad Bradford here in the... I'm going to go Chad Bradford in the 7th. Yeah, I guess we can go to Bradford here in the 7th. Okay, so... All right, so Bradford will come in. He will face Martinez, Peralta, and Blake. Oops. All right, so here's Bradford to face Martinez. 2-7 against a righty. Ground ball to second. In the hole. Roberts over to first. 1 down. Here's Johnny Peralta. Yep, and Bradford pitched the 8th, and then maybe bring in Chris Ray to pitch the 9th. Or Danny Baez. 3-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Peralta. And here is Casey Blake. 4-10 against the righty. Center field. Patterson, if it's in range, he'll probably get it. And he will. So nice running catch by Corey Patterson. Indians go down 1-2-3 here in the 8th. We go to the bottom half. And we'll have Danny Baez. Danny Baez will be loosening. He'll be coming in the 8th. Here is Fernando Cabrera to come in for all right, so Davis pitched 2 innings of good relief ball here. And so 3rd reliever tonight for the Indians. He'll face Huff, Mora, and Gibbons. Huff 0 for 3. 1-4. Ground ball to 3rd. Blake 1 down. Here's Melvin Mora. Singled and reached on an error in 3 appearances. 3-4. Ground ball to 3rd. Again, Blake up with it. And 2 down. Here's Jay Gibbons. 1 for 3 with a single. 4-7. And that's a 7, so that gets over the second baseman's head for a base hit. Here is Jay Payton. And a 4-6. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we go to the top of the 9th. And now in comes former, as I've said before, former Indian Danny Baez. And Chris Ray is loosening just in case this gets a little out of hand. Bottom 3rd of the order for the Indians, DeLucci, Shopik, and Barfield. Three 7 against a righty. Base hit to right field. And leadoff man aboard. Here's Kelly Shopik. 7-3 game. They prefer not to bring in Ray. And 4-9. And that ball is ripped to deep center field. Going, gone. And the Indians have cut this to a 7-5 deficit. Almost wanted, that's a sort of your rally-killing home run in my opinion. But, hey, 2 runs are on the board. And I'm going to bring up Barfield. Do we want to go for Ray now? Maybe if... no, we'll let Baez come in. If he puts on Barfield or any of the next batters, he'll be tired anyways. So 2-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. So second strikeout for Barfield today. And here is Grady Sizemore. 3-5. That's a base hit to right field. And that'll do it for Baez. And they'll have to bring in the closer, or one of them, Chris Ray, who had 16 saves on the season. All right, so Chris Ray finishes his warm-up tosses. Sizemore will be held on, but he will not be going anywhere because his run does not mean anything. Tying run to the plate, here's Jason Michaels. 6-9, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, last hope, Travis Hafner. Tying run to the plate. For 7, outside ball 4. And that'll bring up the go-ahead run in Victor Martinez. And here's the pitch to Victor. 111, and maybe in super advanced strat this would have been good, but in advanced that's just a fly ball to left. Under it is Peyton, and that ends the game. The Indians put up 2, but could not overcome a 5-run fifth by the Orioles, and the Orioles will take this one 7-5. Now, the Indians, I believe, lost this. They won this game in real life, but they split the 4-game series. Bedard will be your winning pitcher. He goes 6 innings to get the win. Ray will get the save, getting the final 2 outs. Byrd will get the loss. He went 4 1/3 innings. And the death blow, I guess you could call it that, the final blow, the grand slam by Ramon Hernandez in the 5th. All right, everybody. Give me a second. I will probably play the last game of this series, and I will let you know who will be in that in just a second. All right, so the final game of this series will be Fausto Carmona against Steve Traxel, and that will be the next game played on the channel. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit the like button. And if you have been watching my videos or watching for the first time, and if you'd like to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest and the way you want to play them. Have a good day, everybody.